Hi.
Hi.
Yes, so thank you again for the very insightful presentations. So we are here to just demystify some mindset, right? So these are a few questions that I want to ask for Patrice. How important is investment in our current dispensation? How important is that?
Investing is very important, and even in biblical times, when you think about the talents, are you going to bury your talents, or are you going to go ahead and invest it? And the stewards that didn't invest wisely, God removed their talents. So it's very important for us to be great stewards over what God blesses us with, and real estate is one of those avenues that you can do that with.
Bishop, I'll ask you the same question again. Given our context, the given context, and how things are currently, how important is investment for children of God or Christians?
The Bible was said in the Bible that an investor gave talents. Someone had 5, jumped to 2, then 1, based on capacity. In the modern world, if you don't invest, just like Peter walking on the water or the sea, there are storms. 4,000, 2 million today, 5 years, it will escalate. So if you don't invest today, invest today, tomorrow, your children, your grandchildren might tell that our father, our grandfather, our mother, our grandmother in tree or mobile. So it's better you invest now. Whatever you have is a seed. Sow it. Patience. Yesterday in the kitchen, I asked myself, if I should plant an onion today, would I enjoy the fruits? That's selfishness. Think about tomorrow. The tree will speak for you. That's the reason why we must invest.
Sure. Thank you very much. This is a quick follow-up question. So there are people who would say, I don't earn much. I have a lot of financial responsibilities. So how do I invest given a lot of financial responsibilities that I do? So I want to ask, what are the minimal ways, even if you don't earn much, you can still invest for it to yield much in the future?
Well, I believe you have to start with tithing, because you want to bless 90, then a curse 100. So I'm a faithful believer of tithing. So you got to start there. Give God his money, his due, and bless the church because it was meant to help the community. And then go from there. If you don't have the money by yourself, you can work as a team, go with your family, put your resources together to be able to purchase something small, and then watch it increase. You know, every month put some money aside, say, hey, we have a goal of trying to get 5,000 CDs or whatever it is, and work towards that goal. Yes, because it'll eventually pay off for you.
Thank you very much, especially for the group approach in investing.
Yes.
I think it's something that we don't really consider. So thank you. Bishop, what do you have to add to this?
I have a message entitled From 0 to 1. How much is much? I earned 500 Ghana cedis a month. It's not enough. But a wise person can see. When you don't eat 111, this is not agenda 111. I don't have 3 square meals. Will I die? No, if I'll die, fine. If I skip lunch, will I die? Once in a while, as Christians, don't be fast. Some will do 40 days fast. Some will do 21 days fast. But the sad thing is, we save to go back to occupy those things that we refactoring to within their shame. If you do 10 cities a month, how much will you gain a year?
Please help me. For a year.
For a year. To you, it's nothing, but it's a whole capital to start with. You do 5 cities every 2 weeks, you end up getting the same 120. You see, to us, we don't have enough. I'm not being paid enough. So we escape the saving aspect of our life. So we don't want to hear investment. You guys are the rich, go and do the investment, go and buy shares, go and buy. But there's one person in this country I love so much. That is it despite. What was wrong? We used to go buy cassettes, 90 minutes, 120, or a crowd. He would dub the music for us. Now that he's rich, people are saying, a film, he has mixed inside. I know what I'm saying. That is a cabinet for you. I mean, I'm over than desperate if I'm right. So he started very early. Whilst I was in school, he was investing, he was working. And I said something. We don't want to engage this gift. It's full of success, full of ideas, full of miracles, full of breakthroughs. But when you don't engage, when you don't stretch it, you will still be at the same point. Don't let us walk out of this auditorium without connecting. If you don't connect, you will beg. And a beggar is always despised by public, by society. I told you, from here, we're going to connect. So next time, when I'm standing, I can talk about 2 million without struggle, $450,000 without looking at back. So many things around. Listen. Before I hand over the mic, I have 3 doctors that take care of me. Yesterday, I was with one. How did I get connected? I'm a marriage counselor. They came for premarital counseling. By introduction, we got connected. This lady, Dr. Akunibo, every year call me, Bishop, I'm not seeing, Bishop, I'm not seeing. When I go, it doesn't take a dime. Why? Because of connection. It's association. Bishop, I used to say something else. What you don't get by resolution, you get by association. So by connection, we became friends. Now, when I go, I don't pay. You go, you pay. They took my blood, my sugar, something. They said that I have to pay. Hey, Bishop, I'll pay for you. One is I will do the payments. Go to work alone. And the team that says don't work alone. I'm not in football. I can't just sit down, work 90 minutes football. Why any profits? Once I have books to read. In my bag I have books. My what I was just reading. Some have made it by information and knowledge. So I also have to get myself educated. 2 million. How do I get there? I can get there by putting something down. Great.
Thank you.
I would like to ask, there are other ways that you can invest as well. If you don't have a lot of money to start off with, you can get into stocks. Ghana has a lot of good stocks. I'm like, I would invest here more than I invest in the United States. They have oil stocks, they have gas stocks, they have gold stocks. You can start as little as 5 cities, 10 cities, or whatever you want to put in. So you don't always have to think of the big number. Start small. Use what you have. The woman with the oil, She used her jar. She used what she had, and God gives us gifts to be able to use what He gives us. So it's up to us to be able to utilize those resources that's within us and what we have and what He's blessed us with to be able to create that generational wealth.
Great, great, great. So nothing is too small. Don't say that you need to earn millions before you start investing or saving. So if you're earning like even 1,000 Ghana cedis, Bishop was saying, you can decide to intentionally skip lunch some days, because even as Christians we fast. So we can decide to use those monies to buy stocks, to buy shares. Some are as little as 70 pesos. You can buy 10, you can buy 100, and then you're on your way to making it big. Amen. Bishop, you talked about the currency of association and connection. I think it's something that we don't really pay attention to. Sometimes they tag you as, oh yeah, and you want to be all over the place. So how do we strategically make use of this currency, which is association? You mentioned that you are reaping off the currency of association. So how do we do that?
I don't go in any association, any contact with my mindset to go and beg. I go in to share knowledge, to receive from you. If it took me 30 years to build a very successful home, when you come to my place, it's very enjoyable. My wife, myself, sometimes my sons and my daughters, we are in the same room. And I've moved this out. I meet you for the first day. Your name is so key to me. What you do, what others do. Then see how best we can also help ourselves and help other society. But when I come to you, when we propose a lot in helps, when I come to you, you say to them, if you can sort me out some 50 cities to go and buy copper and for the first time you give me, I come again, today if I get a bit here and some cannot soup and go to 50 cities, you drop to 30 cities. As time goes on, you try to detach yourself from me. But when I come to you, I say, Lizzie, this is what I'm doing. This is a book I'm reading. I heard this message from Bishop Ede Takiaboy, Bishop Akon, Bishop Selma. I heard this man. So can you also take a book and read? That's how we protest. I will take him out to buy books. I'll give a book to here to read. I will tell him my books. So in so doing, we're both, it's a kind of fellowship. When I call she picks, I'm not going there to go and beg. The Bible says in Proverbs, I forgot to say, the poor is rejected. I mean, these are friends, you are being rejected. Open one, they try to tune away. Beggars are, when I said something, so, when was it that when Mary wore the Mary Magdalene, whoever, is it the oil? The perfume.
Mary Magdalene.
He said, this will have been given to the poor. It's a nice statement, but it said, the poor ye have always. You always. Poverty is a mindset. If you want to be poor, I can't change that mindset. If I should much about myself, what I'm going to now, you believe it. You believe it.
Thank you, Bishop. So what I picked from that, which I think is worthy of sharing, is that in order to make use of your associations, you need to have value. So that when you're going to any person, you have something to offer. If you're going as a parasite, you become a burden in no time. So let us build ourselves, let us read books, let us pray, let us also empower ourselves. And this is what Journey to Millions is here for, to empower us with the skills, with the connections that today you're here seeing a lot of people It is a connection. This is a currency that you should leverage on to be able to also make it in life. So give it up for Jenny to millions. Yes. Great. So
Can I talk about?
yes, please.
Yeah, the 5 talents, the 2 and the 1. The 1 want to say, why did you give this person 5 talents? You see, that is our problem. Whatever you have, use it. The one that one thought, why should I get 1? My boss is an entrepreneur. That's why you would say there's a secured, I know you're a wicked person. And if you want to do investment, Charlie, in Ghana here, I don't know about this, but in Ghana here, you have to have a stake. I was doing a business somewhere. I said, sometimes it's not wickedness, it's something you're doing. I don't know how to say it. Exactly. No, I'm not saying be wicked, but something you're doing.
Very necessary.
How will help me because you did English in university.
I'll just translate it literally that your head has to be hard.
No. People
A bit selfish.
will collapse your efforts. That which you've thought of, you read of, you gathered some loan, whatever, to invest, and you joke with it, it will collapse. They have this mindset, Charlie, I'm doing this. You can't invest all this at Winneba, and someone says, oh, she's not a Christian, so you speak in tongues, so you give me, I'll be paying, I'll pay. Stay for 3 months, no money. We go there, lost our small. Don't go and fix them again. You reject the person. The Lord says, no, that's not really reject a tenant. Give him some time to. But if you have that kind of tough skin, I mean, it's me like that. Oh, see, we are not brothers and sisters. We want to speak in tongues. You know something? We just, it's $1,000. We just do $900. So that the $100, maybe in 5 years, you can pay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. The next question is, how do we challenge the mindset of mediocrity? It looks like we are comfortable getting to a certain level of wealth or success. But hearing what Patrick says and what you said, it means that we really need to think big. We need to dream big. So how do we challenge this mediocre mindset so that we are able to make impact, we're able to build wealth for God's kingdom and for our generations or more? How do we do that?
How do we challenge our mindset? I would say stay in the Word, read. You can also look at YouTube on how to grow your wealth in different avenues as well. So that's how I guess you can start.
Thank you, Bishop.
I came in contact with a Nigerian, and he said something. He said, you cannot bust us. You people are too simple. Until I had an encounter with Bishop Oyedepo 101 and Pastor Adiboye. The difference is quite clear. Oyedepo to say that if we should withdraw our monies from Nigerian Central Bank, the Nigeria will sink. It's the same head. When they should cut my head, cut Joe, when people said, they put them together, they cut. They do that and not talking about this. Whatever I have here, the same thing I'm doing there. But all of it is able to stretch. Just think. Think on these things. What we want to think on things that are good. There are 8 things that we should think. Good reports. But us again, when I'm God, I'm with you. Prepare for 8. Things that are pure. Things that are genuine. Or good report. That is a woman here. Prepare for 8. You see, but the surface is sometimes we will think about 2 important things. Like that rap is so many cabbage. You do me, I'll do you, that kind of thing. Stretch. She has a building. I think Jonas said, God goes, how do you do this? How do you get the money? I paid. It can I can get there maybe the next 10 years, but I still have it. But because I have a small tattered house, mud house, I'm so comfortable. Now everybody uses an AC. Mud house, I have an AC at the back. No. So look at something and also try and the challenge of it, but not because of jealousy or the one last of it, no. Let me also take a step. I'll get there. And God will help you get there.
I also want to add is that your network is your net worth. So surround yourself with people or where you see yourself being. So if you see yourself being successful in real estate, well, get around people that are successful in real estate, or doctors or lawyers or chefs. If you see a chef or any kind of whatever entertainment or whatever job you want to be in, surround yourself with those people. They have a lot of networking events around here because I've been a lot of them. So just surround yourself with wherever you see yourself going, and that'll help you to also think bigger. They have it. God's not a respecter of person. He's able to bless us all. He can do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask or think. Do you believe? Do you believe the word? So you just have to surround yourself with good people. And I think a mindset here, because like in America, we try to figure out, okay, I want this. Well, how am I going to get it? But here it's like, well, I don't have it. I don't have nobody to help me. And you're not thinking on how to go get it. So you have to renew your mind daily in the word with decrees or increase, as well as, surround yourself, your network, to increase your network.
Your net worth will determine your net worth.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Last question. We're Christians here, and we know that God gives us the power to make wealth. How do we leverage on our faith the power that God has given us to be able to make wealth through journey?
How do we rely on our faith? Well, that's a good one, right? Well, I'll just say that you have to stay prayed up. You have to know your calling and your purpose. Because you can be in something, but it may not be what God created you to do. So you have to get to know God, and then you have to get in with Him to say, hey, what am I supposed to be doing? And that's going to help you be able to get in the lane of what you're supposed to do to create that wealth. Because if it's according to His will, then He will grant it. You can have whatever you believe if it's according to His will as well.
Thank you. Should we have anything to add on
Is it Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18?
Yeah,
18. What is that?
It's called routine of outreach.
It's called that gives some enablement to do what? So depending on
And on God.
who. That is where we have a challenge. Depending on God. You see, as we pray now in tongues, oh man, there are some can pray hours. But now, I can pray what next? Do you listen to Him? Do you go to His word? How long do you spend in His word? That's where the answers will come from. I also want to encourage, my secret is 7, given to man of God. Every year, I go to my father, stretch out my hands, hold my hands, and speak blessings over my life. Everybody must get a spiritual father who speaks into his life and life. Don't go to church and keep your money in your pockets. Some of us have trained our fingers such that when it goes up, this is 1 CD. Or this is 5 CDs. This is 5 CDs, you just push it back. We've made our mind that God deserves 1 CD, 5 CDs, up by 10 CDs. The measure the way you measure to God, that's the same measure you also measure to you. Give and shall what? What is again? But if only we believe the scriptures, and we give, and you're not seeing this. Ask yourself, did I give or I just offered something? Did I give or I sacrifice? We must learn to go beyond offering, learn to sacrifice. If I'm connected to Abraham, he was able to sacrifice, ready to sacrifice to Isaac, and God provided. It tells me if I give my best, this God will do what? He will provide. Not only the word, but act upon the word. Eat the word, speak the word, live the word, drink the word. Everything about you is the word. So your testimony will be the word.
Right.
Are we satisfied?
Yes.
There's more to come. So I'll just go to one person if you have a question so we zoom into the next round very quickly. Does anyone have a question? Okay.
I would like to know, apart from real estate, if what is what's another investment that you can venture into apart from real estate?
Anything. Ghana needs everything. And I know you guys don't really know because you probably haven't ventured out of the country. But there's so many opportunities here. So if you see a need somewhere, figure out how to fix it. You know, there's need for people to figure out sanitation. There's needs for people to figure out the flooding. There's needs for everything here. So if you can come together and figure out, okay, what's wrong, how to solve it, and that will help you.
Thank you.
But like I said earlier, you can also look at stocks. You can get into trading. It's going to require some time and some training, but there are videos on YouTube. Or you can get enrolled in some classes as well. So that's how you can start.
When she was doing the presentation, you came to data. Look at our population. The next thing is, are we going to? So, for you to invest, look for data. How many are we now? 32,000.
What here?
Yeah, 32 million.
So yeah, 34 million.
34 million. So the next,
It's gonna be 40 million in
No, what-
4 years.
in 4 years, what that means, we need more housing. So, per data, I'm a data analyst. Per data, you can take an action. Don't just invest. Look at what the people need. Yeah, where you live, what are the needs? It might be something very small. Airport residential area, nobody said Gary stay. I'll go buy Gary, how many outside? I'll stuff inside. Or I bought outside is special Gary from, get a special Gary, well package from where? The Volta region or from Togo. Cars will come. People don't see people come, park their vehicles and order for watching.
I also will add, it depends on what are your gifts, what is your calling, or what do you want to do? You can start there. So like for instance, if you're in photography, how can you increase your business? Are you marketing to people? So you gotta look at how to do that. You can do it online or you can do it in person, passing out flyers, business cards. So it's just whatever you want to do. The sky is the limit, really. It's up to you.
Great. So whilst you're holding the mic, your last words for the session, or whatever your last words, what do you want to say to us before we go and sit down?
Well, I guess that's what what's my last words is that you can do and be anything that you want to be. It's up to you. You have to have a mindset to want more and to go after it.
Thank you very much, Bishop.
In Genesis, is it chapter 12? I've forgotten. That's why the men of God are here. Bible said that people imagine to do something. You're supposed to do something. Nothing. God said nothing could stop them. So whatever you imagine, You are the only person that can stop yourself. So imagine to move to the next level in life and you get there. Have that mental picture. What you don't imagine, you cannot capture. Deep thoughts. They will fight you. Push on. And the vision will one day speak. Bless you all.
Bishop will one day speak. Thank you, questions. Thank you, Bishop Oboko, for coming over to be asked questions. Please, round of applause for